Welcome to one of the most breathtaking destinations in all of China. This is Guilin City. Located in the Guangxi region, Guilin is famous for its stunning limestone karst landscape that you will rarely see elsewhere. In our previous video, we traveled to Yangshuo, still located in Guilin but in the countryside area. Today, we'll be exploring Guilin City, a more urban area but still surrounded by the beautiful nature that makes this region so special. But did you know, the name Guilin actually means Forest of Sweet Osmanthus. It is named after the fragrant trees that blooms across the city every autumn, filling the air with a sweet floral scent. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through Guilin, from the famous Elephant Trunk Hill to the lively Zhengyang Pedestrian Street. So, grab a cup of coffee and let's get going! Good morning from Guilin in China. If you guys saw our previous video, we went to Yangshuo, which is also in Guilin, but it's more in the rural area. And now we're going to explore the city part of Guilin. We will take you around to go which places, which old streets, which is my favorite place to go. Right now, we are on our way to go to our first destination, which is the famous lake here in Guilin. But first, let's grab a cup of milk tea. One thing that's very amazing about China is if you want to order stuff like drinks, food, you don't even need to have human contact anymore. You just scan the barcode here and then order like you do when you shop online, and then they will call your number and then take your tea and then you just go. That's all. So fast. It's like such a game changer of shopping things. Like, wow. I'm just looking at which tea to order, and by the way, we're at Yangshuo, which is one of my favorite tea brands here. It's actually my second favorite. First one is definitely Chagi, and in case you're wondering which app you need to use to order the food, is WeChat or Alipay. And other than having the app, you have to connect some sort of credit card or anything for you to be able to pay. So yes, you need to download either Alipay or WeChat, and you have to have money there. And sadly, everything is in Chinese. Most of the apps, they only have Chinese, so you gotta translate with Google Translate or something. There's my number right there. 对，是1007。全码要给我看上哦。好。Something about the tea here, they still cover like double with this. Some of them are even sealed, but they still give you another lid. So I think it's kind of a waste, but that's how they do it here. Oh, and in case you guys are wondering which tea that I order, is this one. It's the Molly something something Nai Cha, and I think this is good. Screenshot that. Yes, and try to find the same characters and you will love your tea. The lake that we are going to is called 2 Rivers and 4 Lakes. Yes, that is the name of the attraction. And to go there, you have to walk from Zhengyang Pedestrian area, which we will also show you later when it's livelier. So stay tuned. And by the way, our hotel is also located here. So all the places that we are going today is within walking distance. How good is that?
So we have arrived in these 2 rivers and 4 lakes. So why it's called 2 rivers and 4 lakes? From this one we can see that there's 4 lakes here. First, second, third, fourth.
Okay.
4 lakes and 2 rivers. This one, the Zhengyang rivers, and
The
this one, the Peach Blossom Rivers.
Yes.
Right now we are at this area. It's called the Sun and Moon Towers. So we're gonna explore this Sun and Moon. So let's go.
It feels a lot like a park, more than like a recreational area. We saw a lot of locals jogging here and just enjoying the view. The lake here makes it very serene with the trees and everything, and the pagoda. It's so beautiful. I don't know if we can actually go inside the pagoda or not, but we are going to try.我要买一个，
买一个，
可以卖一个吗？
一份吧，
一半是多少？
一份是8片，
8片，那4片可以吗？
可以可以。
好，那4片好。是多少钱呢
10块钱一份8片，你拿4片就5块钱。
好。There's a few street food here, and I'm trying the. I don't know what is this cake. Something flour cake. 桂花糕.
I don't know what it is.
桂花糕.
Something cake.
Yeah, something cake. And by the way, even those street sellers, they also have WeChat and Alipay.
I think everybody have WeChat and Alipay
Yeah,
right now.
everybody is cashless
There's
here.
no more cash anymore.
No more.
But some store can still accept cash though.
Yes, but they don't prefer cash.
Yeah.
Let's try the cake. It's very, very chewy. Kind of like mochi, but it smells like flowers. But not bad. I'll give this a solid 8. It's actually quite good and it's sweet. The two pagoda there is called the Sun and Moon Towers, and the answer is yes, you can go inside for 35 yuan per person. And also another thing, they have this award, AAAA. So this is just a little fact for you. This is how in China they measure the greatness of their touristic places. So the more A they have, the better the place, the more known and amazing it is. We decided not to enter the pagoda because we want to have more time to explore all the other lakes and also the rivers. Hello from Future Nessa here. Let's pause this video for a moment. I'm going to give you some travel insights about traveling in China, and I know it is super hard to travel China, especially if you don't read Mandarin or understand Chinese at all. From navigating through Baidu Maps and reading the menus, I know it is really hard. So I have a tip for you. If you're traveling with a larger group, you can always book tours, and there's a lot of tour options if you open Klook app. And one more thing is you always need to pre-book everything, like your attractions, your Disneyland tickets, your Universal tickets. Don't buy in the place. I don't think it's possible to do that now. And the best deals that we got is from Klook app. Yes, and you can also have up to 8% off with my codes. I have 2 codes here, Klook X Nessa and Nessa Huang with double G Klook. Each code can be used up to 3 times, and you can redeem it now, and you can use it anytime you purchase anything on Klook. But if you're not a tour person and you prefer to travel China on your own but you need more information, don't worry, we got you covered. Linardo and I have spent a lot of time to create these travel ebooks about traveling in China. Yes, we have a lot of them from Zhangjiajie, Chongqing, Chengdu, to even all of them, Guilin, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and everything. Yes, if you guys need extra discounts, you can use this code for 20% off, and we will link down below the link to all of our ebooks. And please let us know if this is helpful, because we have spent so much time creating them, and we know it will be helpful for you because We made them through our mistakes traveling in China. You will learn a lot about the travel essentials, what VPN to use, whether you need to use eSIM or you need to buy an expensive VPN or what. Also, all the places you need to go and how to navigate in each city, the public transportation and everything. Yes, everything is included, guys. You will be in peace. You don't need to research anything at all because we've got you covered. So yes, now let's return to the video and bye-bye. Like I mentioned earlier, all the destinations we're visiting in Guilin today are within walking distance from Sun and Moon Lake, including the Elephant Trunk Hill. This area is more touristy compared to the lake itself. We are going in the Elephant Hill scenic area, and by the way, it's free to go in there. You just need to scan the QR code in front of the entrance and then just pay for the $0 and just go in. Okay, a little correction. We scanned the QR code and turns out that is just for the local here. And to enter, just show your passport to the person guarding the door and you can just go in. Easy peasy. A lot of people are fishing here. Unique. You can actually pay to use the water guns there to spray the people on the boat. I don't know how is that like legal. Isn't it going to bother the people on the boat? So behind me is the Elephant Trunk Hill. Wait, it's covered by this. Ta-da! It does look like an elephant drinking water in a way, and I don't know whether it's natural or no. There's a lot of things here in China. They look so nice, and turns out it's not natural. And by the way, there's so many people here. Look, super duper duper crowded, and it's super loud as well because there's people, there's tours, people using microphones and stuff. The three main activities you can do here other than sightseeing is first, you can actually hike up the hill of this elephant trunk. And then second, you can take the bamboo boats and go around this river. And the third, you can use the traditional Chinese clothing and take photos here. But of course, you have to pay extra for all of it. But the hiking, I think the hiking is free. I also noticed there's a lot of cafe and coffee shops here in case you need to buy something or you need to have a sip of coffee or tea, and also a few souvenir shops, but I think they're a bit expensive. It is now check-in time to our hotel, but on the way there, we're stopping by one of the lakes for a quick view. We're at Rong Lake, and you guys might think it looks kind of similar like the other lakes, and I do think that is true, yes, but here there's less people because it's a bit further away from like the touristy spot, and it is pretty nice. And you can also see the mountains of Guilin, like the famous small but tall mountains. And another thing I want to mention is the safety here. It is not that safe. Like, look, there's nothing between you and the end of the step, so be very mindful. And there's a lot of warning saying this lake is quite deep, so be careful, guys. It's room tour time! We're staying at this hotel called Yangshuo, and it's located right inside Tongxijie, which is very convenient because we can just go to the old street anytime we want. And I'm going to give you a little room tour right now because the room is quite little. And over here, you have your shower. Ta-da! And also bathroom on the other side, and also equipped with everything that you need, conditioner, shampoo, and everything. And here is your toilet. It's perfect. And on the other side you have your sink. Although, if I can say something, why is the hand wash and whatever this is, it looks like somebody bought it and put it here, because it doesn't match the whole vibe of the room. You know what I'm saying. And they give you water and everything, water heater, all the standard stuff. And right here is the pretty view of the old street. And I don't know if you guys can see, there's a very tall mountain behind us right there. And there's like a temple up there. Isn't that so cool? Yes, and over here you also have a very nice tea ceremony thing. Although I don't know how to make tea. Oh, it smells amazing. We should try to do this sometimes. We never actually make tea when we're in our hotel room in China, but worth a try. And we have 2 separate beds. It's not the regular single bed. It's like a 1+, so it's kind of big. So if you like this room and you're thinking of staying here, we will give you the link down below in the description box, and you can buy it from there, because we're gonna earn commission and we love you for that, because it will help us travel even more. So yes, and now we're going to freshen up and continue our trip in Guilin. I'm not actually drinking the tea, but I leave a kiss on it. The sun has set, so it is time to stroll around the old street to look for something to eat for dinner. It's getting a bit late and we're a bit hungry, so we walk over back to the Zhengyang pedestrian street to have something to eat. So our first food is here. We're still waiting for the others to come. And by the way, if you're wondering why there's always like an empty bowl if you eat in China, this is for you to wash your plates. So people here, they usually sterilize their plates again with the hot water that they provide you, and then you just dip all of your utensil, your spoon, your chopstick, and everything. But we're too lazy to do that. The locals do that all the time though. And also, this is not water, it's actually hot tea. You can also drink it or use it to wash your dishes. So it's a bit weird, but it is the way it is. The green chili pork, it's so good, and it's also a little bit spicy. No, it's actually very spicy. This the kind of spicy that I love. And ooh, look at that. It smells super wonky. I don't know if that makes sense. Also, by the way, the food that people say you have to eat in Guilin is called PCOE, beer fish. But because me and Linardo, we both don't like the smell of alcohol, we don't eat it. But if you love alcohol and you love beer, you should definitely try the PCOE. It's everywhere in Guilin. It's in Yangshuo, it's in here. Almost everywhere we go, there will be a restaurant that sells PCOE. The tofu is so good. They write this as one of their recommended dish, and it's so good, by the way, guys. It's super hot right now. I'm not going to take a bite, but I did take a bite just now, and inside there's things. I think it's taro or minced beef, not sure, but it's really good. Dinner was really good, And now we're walking at the Zhengyang Pedestrian Street. And by the way, this street connects an old street there called the East-West Alley and the lakes that we went to this morning. So along the way, you will see a lot of street foods. There's a lot of souvenir shops, restaurants, and everything that you need to see. There's also a lot of fashion shops here, and they sell really cute collections with really good prices. This store really has a lot of very cute collections, and the price is so good. Like the shoes only cost like 150 yuan, the clothes like 100. There's a lot of clothes that are only 70, and they all look so cute. Look at that jackfruit. Oh my god, it's so big. If you hear a lot of and you see a lot of people clapping, they're actually trying to get your attention to see their store. That's how they do it here, and I think that's very interesting, and it did make you look. There's so many interesting street food here, but we're too full to try any of them, and that makes me so sad. In case you are wondering how the sun and moon pagoda looks like at night, it's actually very pretty because it lights up, but they created like this fake fogs which makes it look so hazy and less pretty, I think. What do you think, guys? Before we end our night in Guilin, there's one more place we need to visit. It's the East-West Alley. It is somewhat similar to the Zhengyang Pedestrian Street, but smaller and more aesthetic. It has more of a traditional Chinese vibe, and it's just across the street. We just walked over from Zhengyang Street to the East-West Alley. So yes, all the destinations that are famous in Guilin are so close to each other. Like all the places that we went to today is within walking distance to each other. So it's highly recommended to choose a hotel in this area, like us, like the hotel that we just show you. It's located like right there. If you see that Gangshi, that's our hotel. So we didn't spend any money on transportation at all during our time here in Guilin. East-West Alley is also a pedestrian area, but the difference is this street is more oriental. Like if you see the buildings here, to me it's prettier. It looks more like Chinese, and also with all the lamps and decorations. I think this one is prettier, but for some reasons the one over there is more lively. I also noticed there's less food here comparing to the Zhengyang Pedestrian Street, but still they have a few like small stalls selling food, but there's more souvenirs here. So we have reached the end of the vlog, and want to say thank you for you guys that have stayed for this long. And I'm going to wrap up about Guilin. So first of all, I think Guilin is such an important destination in China that you have to add to your list. From all the orchards that we went to today and the lakes, it's just so pretty. But coming to Guilin is not complete if you don't go to Yangshuo, because Yangshuo is where the amazingness is located, like all the cars and all the beautiful things like the bamboo lakes. It's just so pretty, but you cannot go to Yangshuo from Guilin. I mean, you can, technically you can, but it's so far away. And there's a lot of places you have to visit in Yangshuo that you have to stay there for at least 1 or 2 days if you don't want to spend too much time and money on logistics. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you won't miss the next one. See you next Saturday. Bye!